in green stuff and making sure that we're on those oozes. Okay. So, Mister, we have buffs. I think buffs look okay. I'm gonna be talking a lot this raid, so just keep tabs on, especially pally buffs. I know they're 10 minutes now, but yeah. So this looks good. Probably on the pull. If you want to pull him towards the wall, so when he drops the green stuff, we can kind of like kite, you know, away. Try to keep in mind where the bracers are. Try to make sure that he's being tanked, ideally in a spot that's not on top of bracers. You know what I mean? So that when the oozes come out, they won't be like, oh, look, a bracer. You know? I think we're good to go. On you, Izzle. I'm gonna keep saying Izzles. I like it. Can I distract? Oh, there we go. He is not immune to poison. So we should be getting them now. Summon irradiated goo. So get on these, Big damage. I'll put a skull up here. So it'll help. Okay. Next one. Get out of the green stuff. Good. We have one left there. Oh, it's entrapped. Okay. Good. I think we're still on the green stuff. Yeah, get out of the green stuff. Standing in the green. Watch out. The green stuff looks like it might be getting bigger. I can't quite tell. It's always time for a giggity.
Yeah.
Okay. On these ads. Here's a skull. Boom. Here's the next skull. Okay, finish it off. Good stuff. Back on the boss. Okay, watch out on the left there. You're standing in the poison. Yeah, it's definitely getting bigger, so be careful, guys. It's like, it's not really getting bigger as much as it's kind of like moving. It's not a standstill. Here, ignore ads if they spawn, kill boss. Good shit, guys. Get out of the green stuff. Nice. Hey, look at that shit. Something's stopping me. Oh, it's the green stuff. Yeah, it is growing. Go on. Let me back up here. Don't stand in the green stuff, guys. You're taking damage. Just back up. I'm gonna link all the loot. Everybody back up. So they can get to this shit. Okay. Just keep a shield on me. Let's start with this. Mexi brace. Not braces. Shoulders. Those are good shoulders, Jesus. But we got Stoosh, looking like Stoosh in 3, 2, 1. Grad Stoosh. If I can get there before the poison kicks my ass. We have the staff. I'm gonna back out here. Frost resist and allows underwater breathing. I guess anybody that can use a staff, just roll for the meme. Yeah, just anybody that can use a staff roll. It's probably like the swim speed ring or whatever the fuck.
So might roll on that.
98. 3, 2, 1. Grats outside. And big fucking dagger. I know your boy's rolling. Well, bam. Look at that roll though. Jesus. Ouch, this thing's kicking my ass. I'm assuming I'm just getting that. Hear me? God damn it, stupid poison. Alright, well, fuck my worst on Gulch thing. So this comes on here, boop, and then this is better, so this goes in the offhand. Voila. Cool. First epic. We'd love to see it. GG, guys. Next we're going to Crowd Pummeler, actually. So the moved boss, he's going to be up on the platform. So we're headed upstairs onto the platform. From here, we're headed this way. I'll link loot for the guild. The second boss. Sort of
My guild.
this.
Sorry, my guildie just is in an AB right now, and he said there's a fly hacking priest right now. Fly hacks. Oh no.
Of course there is. Of course.
We just pulled bottom. Bottom.
Yep. There's one coming. It's mechanic strike.
Yeah.
Just so that people don't think we have like 20 coming. So far, not too bad. This feels like a farmable instance. Cool. Famous last words. Last boss, just absolutely fucking. Strider coming in. About the those little machine things for requests. We can come back after once the instance is clear. I just really trying to go out, get them, just pick them up. Old Gnomer you can't because the instance resets for me. That's what it is.
Warlock Tech doing something.
Yeah, doing weird, yeah.
Call going back and forth on passing. It's probably just something aggressive. So watch this ad. Somebody jump off and kill us. Just make sure your pet's on that passive cover. I'm sure I'll be saying this once we're in SM about Gnomer, but it's really good not to be in VFD. Very sick of VFD.
Because everyone was just like,
Oh yeah, everyone was just fucking
so bored.
pull all the things, fuck it. So this here is probably the teleporter. Once we kill this boss, we're probably looking for stuff like this. So I wonder if I have to pull the just in case. Whoop.
Fair enough.
He
Fair enough.
walked
You
into
did walk into it.
Okay, guys, there's the lads. There's the lads. Come over here. You should be able to teleport back, I'm assuming. Stoosh, maybe? You can't?
Oops.
Oh no. Okay, so you can't. Actually got me. That's pretty funny. Okay, so yeah, let's remember that if you see these teleport things, you have to pull the lever, and then there's the little cogwheels that appear. So that'll enable the teleport for the boss that we're at. Hey, we have a BOE. That's a level 40, so I'm assuming this is like an actual raid specific one, so give it a roll. Two, one. Congrats, Lucas. Slap that on for us, please. Let's go. Got ads up there.
Got him! Got him!
Trying to pull that. So let's get Rage will pop off. So I have to keep in mind for next week is we could probably just pull like 2 of these groups, and we've got Kurth on his pally, and let the mage just go absolutely ham, and Bob if needed. Speed this up. Maybe 2 minutes, I'm gonna purge this shit.
The auto trap save macro.
Trap broken. Oops. New scrolls dropping for mage.
Got him!
Warrior AoE threat. Looks like it got a lot better. Looking pretty solid.
Oh, that reminds me, I need salve again.
Hey, how'd you guys?
I think we need pally buffs across the board.
Yep.
But yeah,
Can't
didn't pull
use
threat. Didn't pull threat even without salve, yeah.
AI also only has 7 minutes, so we'll probably need that again before the next boss.
I think we've got 1 pull left before the boss, so let's finish this little bit and then we'll pull a rebuff before the boss. It's a pain in the ass without pally power, because when you're in combat you can't just right click and spam it, so let's just finish clearing. Threat seems fine anyways. So we're heading up this ramp here. So don't step onto the platform itself. We're gonna let Lucas rebuff while I'm explaining the boss. Just making sure it's loaded up. Yep, let's just chill right over here. So they moved the crowd pummeler. So he's now on this platform with a bunch of people cheering. If you guys saw the videos of his main attack, he does a kind of beam. It's more like a lightning spark that he shoots at you. Whole point is he's trying to knock you off the platform. That's the idea. So the way you deal with that is, first of all, he has a tell that he's about to do it. And that's where you need to be kind of like, on alert that he's about to do it. How you can tell which direction he's going to shoot it in is by looking at his feet. His feet are going to be facing the direction that he's going to shoot it. He's going to probably target a ranged, so you want to make sure that the way you're like zoom out / where you're positioned, what you're looking at, whatever you got to do, you want to make sure that you're in such a way that you can always see his feet. And when he starts doing his little charge up thing, you want to make sure that his feet are not facing your face, okay? If he hits you, basically he knocks you off the platform, you instantly die, feels bad, okay? So don't do it. What else we have? So, yeah, this is the knockoff. Gears spinning around the platform. Yes, so there's going to be gears that are going to, actual gear looking things that are going to be spinning around the platform. They're about the size of the discs that you can ride as a mount in retail, if you know what that looks like. They're basically that size, but their gears are just spinning around. Basically, they knock you around and all that's a pain in the ass. So basically, avoid them, kite boss away from them, so that nobody's getting knocked out. Basically, just avoid them. Nothing special with that mechanic. At 25%, he's going to charge a random player and do a shit ton of damage. So healers, get ready to big heals on the people he's doing that to. Otherwise, that's it. The whole mechanic is don't get knocked off the platform, so make sure you can see his feet. Alrighty. Please explain in excruciating detail. It's basically a sewer lid, alright?
I'm kidding. I saw the video.
Yeah, I know. Alright, but that's basically it. So make sure, range, that you're kind of like spread out, so that you're not all having to move when he does it, and make sure that you can see the direction of his feet, okay? It's gonna be on you as well. Looks like everybody's good. Everybody's got buffs. We're good. Let's do it. Everybody in, everybody in, everybody in. Boom.
Shockwave.
Shockwave, look at his feet. Look at his feet. Good. That's what you're looking for. Melee, try to not be inside him so that they can see the feet. Everybody look at his feet. Get out of the way. Good. That's what we're doing the whole time. Keep in mind there's going to be gears coming out soon.
Shockwave.
Watch his feet, watch his feet. Good.
Shockwave.
Watch his feet. Good.
Shockwave.
Watch his feet. He moved. Here comes the gears. There are the gears. It's good.
Shockwave.
Keep going. Watch his feet. Watch his feet. It's okay. Stay away from the gears.
Shockwave.
Watch his feet. Watch his feet. Another gear. Watch where you're standing. There's 3
Shockwave.
gears on the floor. Watch his feet. Oh, they got too close. You really have to be clear from in front of him.
Shockwave.
Watch his feet.
Shockwave.
Watch the feet.
Oh. He is going.
Got more gears out.
Shockwave.
Watch the feet. Everybody out of the way.
Shockwave.
Watch your feet. Here comes the gear. Careful. Stay away from the gear. Back out melee if you have to.
Shockwave.
Watch the feet. Watch the feet. Hunter. Woo! That was close. More gears on the floor. Healers are full mana.
Shockwave.
That's good. Watch your feet. Get out of the way. Comes another one soon.
Run out.
Okay, the claw, it's on the hunter. Big heals on the hunter. That dude got knocked the fuck
Shockwave.
out. Oh, watch his feet.
That was actually
Watch,
my bad,
Diege,
yeah.
move, Diege, move, Diege, move. Okay, keep going. 21%. Here comes the claw, it's on Izzle. It's on Lucas. Big
Shockwave.
damage on Lucas. Watch his feet, get out of the way. Watch, you've got cogwheels also. My threat's getting high. What, the claw on Stoosh? Big damage on Stoosh. Back on Izzle, good.
Shockwave.
Shockwave, watch his feet. I'm gonna vanish here. My threat's getting a little too close. Big heals on Izzle if you can. Oh, both heals are dead. Okay, it's on the mage.
Yeah, that one's on me, sorry.
Shockwave.
I forgot about that mechanic.
Watch his feet, watch his feet. It's okay, it's good, it's good, it's good. Wait till after the fight. Use pause if you can. Lay on hands yourself.
Shockwave.
Watch the shockwave. 5%. I have evasion. I'm gonna try. I can't DPS him. He's apparently grabbed me. Oh, he picks me up when he does that. I see. %. Damn. All right,
Yeah.
everybody's seen it. Just always be alert. Never chat while we're fighting. Keep your eyes on it. Dodge. But 1% is fine. We didn't have Wind Fury for like 90% of that fight, and no heals. So yeah, you can't hear us. I know you get grabbed basically. So basically, when he does the claw thing, he basically picks you up, and you're just kind of like in his hand the whole time. So yeah, if that happens, and we're in like that situation again, try, if we have, let's say, the druid or Lucas up, trying to heal the healer if he gets picked up, if the healer gets picked up.
Does Warlock want to go DPS as well? And if he picks me up with Claw, you'll just have to go easy on the aggro. But other than that, it can be solo tanked.
Did he pick you up during that?
He did, that's when my aggro got low, when he picked me up.
Okay, and was he still, like, he picks you up, right? But was he still attacking you? Because I know at some point he targeted Lucas. Did it just go to the next one, or?
Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, he might have been attacking someone else.
So let's stay meta, and let's keep an eye out for it, just in case. Is everybody back?
Yeah.
But yeah, easy boss. Just make sure that you guys are watching the feet. Do not tunnel vision. I know that it's like a lot of me just yelling, watch his feet, but watch his feet. Especially range. You don't want to be stuck for like 2 seconds just forgetting about the mechanic. So we'll get knocked off. Otherwise, good attempt. Seems pretty easy. Not too much damage. I thought the claw would do more damage than it did, honestly.
Well, I shield walled mine. That's why it didn't do
You
much
did?
to
Okay.
me, but other people, yeah, well, Hunter died too.
Yeah, the hunter got knocked out.
Yeah, I'll make sure that I don't let Finn's be on cooldown like that. I won't. Make that
Remember, we can
mistake
teleport
again.
here. So, let's see. We just walk on it.
Have to individually.
Oh, is that what's going on? Okay, I see people teleporting. There's an alarm bot. I'm gonna shadow step to it, Maverick.
Alright.
Teleport is terrible.
I think we got it in time, yeah.
Oh, there's a pat. I'm gonna grab it. Bring it back.
Yeah, teleport's a little bit scuffed, but I mean,
I think every time you turn the level, it changes.
oh really?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, we were actually changing people.
That's why it shows the image of them, I guess. Let's get to the little ramp and wait for everybody to get here. There's 2-3 people. Yep, stop right here. Let's make sure if you do die for whatever reason, zero chatter, because we want to make sure we keep calling out to watch his feet, and I'm going to try to call out if he's doing the claw, if he's targeting. I think to just keep calling it out, because I'll see who he has as his target, so it'll help the gamers get ready, maybe like a 3 shield or some shit. It's here, let's make sure we finish getting the buffs. Good stuff, mana. Alright, we're waiting for the mage's mana. See if there's people like normal, yeah. I low-key don't mind just having the second tank there in general, just in case something happens and the tank goes down. We have the other one that can just taunt, even on 1 tank fights, at least for now, until you have this easy farm. Looks like we're good. Mana's fine. Alright, go for it.
Shockwave.
Watch his feet, get out of the way. Just Hunter, Hunter.
Shockwave.
Again, watch his feet, get out of the way. Make sure you're like really out of the way. I saw Kelly on the side last time.
Shockwave.
Watch his feet.
Shockwave. Shockwave.
Stay. Here it comes. Got a pause on the floor.
Shockwave.
Watch his feet. Watch the cogs.
Shockwave.
Watch his feet. JJ, move. He's at 46%. 50%.
Shockwave.
Claw. Watch his feet.
Shockwave.
Watch his feet.
Shockwave.
7%. Watch his feet. evasion. I don't know if that helps.
Shockwave.
Watch his feet. Mage. Back up. Here comes the Clyde's on Kalia. More Clyde's on the floor.
Shockwave.
Watch his feet. Watch his feet. Boss. Oh, the Clyde's So this is the thing I was talking about. So everybody hit me. Just roll, I guess. Dude, what are my rolls tonight? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what the hell, bro?
I got Yeji's dice tonight. Is that everybody? I can just 1 to 10 it on the next one. Ideally, whoever gets it, we'll let everyone get one. Is everybody down with that, or do we want to just roll on every single one? I'm down with whatever.
1 through 10, yeah.
1 through 10 it? Sure, let's do that. So who there? Did I win it? I won it. Boop. Alrighty. This. We have a polearm. I'm assuming that's insanely good for Hunter. Yeah, I thought so. 3, 2, 1. That's Hunter. What does that look like? Magic. And then this is a offhand healing. Healers. AJ with the yoink. There's no other healers, just going straight to him. GG, good job guys. Next we're going to the Electrocutioner. Halfway done. I wish they had new models for something else. Something a little more unique. That's the SDV looks like it comes from Max. We've seen Lucas's weapons. Lucas those thingies. Go on.
Is this the correct way?
I would say that it is. I don't know if it's right and left from here though. There is a boss. To down that way, and then it takes us down. And looking at the mini map, it looks like.
Pretty infamous for hardcore wipes.
Yeah, one of my guildies ended up on that stream, passing his butter at Grubbis actually. He was level 6 farming this place, and he died to the cave-in where the ad spawned. The guild couldn't believe it themselves. So there's an electric fence over there, so it's probably not assuming we just keep following the pipeline here. Let's see if this thing's
Yeah, this is where the Hummuller boss is.
Used to be. Yeah.
Yeah, old one.
That's true, we could have had that drop. Yes, the rare spawn is, I think, down the last corridor headed to last bus, and it spawns on the side little routes. It's a guard.
Flash out!
That one was belt. Drops trash. That's a lot of BOEs. Lock. Yes, thank goodness. I haven't noticed that. Yeah, the punch cards and all that, but focus this spider is. Oh, the shit. So the elevator is on the left. So it's down. These things on let's see. So here I'm gonna pull this lever so we can teleport if we need to. Little cogs up here. Oh
shit.
no! I'm gonna live, right? Nice. Let's go.
Same.
I got a little scared.
Looks like there's grimy things, so we just
Oh, lobster.
Yeah, just that one.
Put a small boss. Let's make sure we kill all the assets from the same deal as this
We're gonna pull the boss.
all the way back to the elevator. All the way back. Ooh, that trap though. Fuck, we got it. We may have to
Target
use
you.
the L and teleport back. So, yeah,
Is that just the alarm?
basically the pat, or the boss pads around and walk through the trap. So we'll have to pull
Knocking back.
So you guys are seeing at least the mechanics what they look like. I'll explain the boss when we come back. Just try and finish these spiders and these guys here as much as possible. We're gonna wipe and then we're gonna teleport back. I did hit the switch upstairs, so we'll be right up where the elevator is. But you see the lightning around Malric there? This is something that will want to be out of the group. If you go stand in it, you get pulled in and he does damage. Oh, it's gone now, but yeah, that's the idea.
Knocking back.
So every time somebody gets that, they'll want to back away from everybody else. I'm gonna try and kill one more ad here if I can. Okay. So let's run it back. I'll explain the fight. But at least you see what the big static arc looks like.
I need a quick one.
So let's run it back in, teleport back to the elevator, stay upstairs. We're gonna take a quick little break so we can go to bio, drink, whatever. And then we'll be good to finish this second half, guy. Stay upstairs when you teleport. In front of the elevator. Yes, the guy. I'll put a. I gotta take off your stuff. Actually, let's close. Put like a square. The square guy is a repair guy. He's also what you get your tier from when the plated tier piece drops. Repair. You can vendor, all that fun stuff. Just wait a second. Let's try this across the thingy. Just give me. Gave me nothing.
Yeah, it
What?
happened to me too.
What? Took my 30 silver and gave me nothing. Mother. I can't turn it up. I'm not happy. Alright. Basically, don't touch the liver, just walk onto the thing, and we're just chilling up here. So I'm gonna do a DVM break, let's call it 5 minutes. Take 5 minutes, bathroom, drinks, whatever you gotta do. And we'll come back in 5, we'll finish this up. Yep, we're back.
Amateurs. Amateurs.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So let's not have hunter traps while we're doing this trash in particular, since we know the boss pats around and does his thing. So we've got mana, we'll head back down, we'll finish clearing, and we'll meet the boss. I want to go hit him. I don't think you die anymore. Yeah, they sure
Ah, just take off a ride.
Alrighty. Let's go. This boss
Whoops.
is backwards.
Warlock head on that one.
Boss is behind us. Full circle. Semicircle. Headed towards the
甘くす
so we're gonna stop. Right now from the way that we're So the big one, well, not the big one, the second most biggest one, but it's the one that we saw, was the little, I guess, electricity lines coming out of a player, making you look like a spider or whatever. That's something that he's going to cast on a random player. So you want to move away from everybody because you're going to do damage to everyone. The thing is that the most important mechanic is similar to, if you guys did Black Temple, I forget his name, it's like Blood Boil or whatever, but you basically had to have players that were the furthest away. They would take a debuff, and then you would have a second group that would take their place, and the first group would move forward. So you would always be, let's say somebody's all the way in the back, so you have a whole group there, and then you have a second group on standby to take their place. Once they get the debuff, they move forward, group 2 moves backwards, they take a debuff, and so on. We're going to do the exact same thing here. Basically, his main mechanic is he shoots a specific player, and this is always the furthest away player from him. And it's going to chain to 2 other players, which are obviously the closest players to that target, right? So if I get targeted, well, whoever the 2 closest players to me are also going to get chained, okay? So the way we handle this is we're going to have 2 groups of 3 that are just going to constantly be switching places as the furthest, and then obviously you're going to have the second group that's going to be, I guess, like in front of them, in between them and the boss, basically. And then they take the debuff, and then they switch places with the other group, right? So they move forward, the other group moves back. Where this gets tricky is the spider thing, right? So the thing, the lightning, I'm going to call it the spider. That means the lightning thing that we saw everybody get. If one of the people in that group gets the spider thing, they need to get away from people, right? So what happens then is we need a replacement. So we have 5 range I'm gonna be the 6th, just cause why not? I'll probably have Malric be the replacement if we need it. So we're gonna put marks on the healers. So I'm gonna take away the star here on Izzle. Or actually, no, let's leave the stars so we see where the tank is at all times. Let's put like a square, and we'll put this says he uses always nipple, so he gets his nipple back. The 2 healers are gonna be, I guess, like team captains. All right, so we're gonna have, let's call it Kalia and Arcane. So the other 2 clothies with the AJ. And we're gonna have the Hunter and myself, so 2 leather wearers with Stoosh. And how it's gonna work is as soon as the boss fucks off a little bit. Alright, so Izzle, come over here. So Izzle's gonna be tanking the boss with his back to the wall. Okay? Wherever we pull him, that's the positioning. He's gonna have it with his back to the wall. That way, if Izzle gets targeted with the spider thing, he doesn't move. Everybody else fucks off. Alright? He just stays here, keeps the boss. Everybody else, stay the fuck away from him. Okay? Now, if he's the boss, so come over here. We're going to have Yeje's group out first. So melee, come over here with me. Right? So we're DPSing boss. Alright? So Stoosh's group would be, which is basically always going to be just Stoosh and the Hunter. And then I'm going to run out when it's about time for us to move. They're going to be somewhere in between here, between the melee and Yeje's group. Okay? And then once Yeje's group gets the debuff, we're going to switch. So they're going to call it, they're going to move forward, we're going to move back. So now Kalia and Arcane, you're going to be moving over. You don't need to go into melee. You can just be in the middle here, so that if there's a spider, you're not all in melee together. Like, we're going to really use max range here. We're going to use, like, space, right? It's just right now for illustration purposes. So then we would move back, and now Arcane and Kalia exactly would move forward, and then here's the 3 of us back here. And then when he shoots his thing, we take a debuff. The reason why this is important is because if, let's say I forget, okay? I'm a bad rogue, I'm here, I'm Zug Zug, and whoops, Yeje and or Stoosh and the Hunter are back there alone. One of you 3 over here that are out for this round will get hit a second time, but the debuff that he left on you makes you take 500% more damage. So I don't know if that's a one-shot, but it's not fun. So we really have to make sure that we're doing the thing. This happens. Everybody, watch out for the boss coming. Come back to the elevator. This happens every 20 seconds. No, not true. It goes out every 15 seconds, but the debuff lasts 20 seconds. So that's why we're switching like this with the groups. Okay? So every 15 seconds, you know that we have to switch. We'll try to call it out. Please, by all means, help me out if I don't verbally say it. Ideally, people are saying it when you get the debuff, so that everybody got that cue that, okay, my group is moving back. This is like the main reason we're gonna wipe, is if this fucks up. What else? So static field, yeah, so that's a spider thing. So if somebody gets it, so the way we have it, hopefully everybody sees this the same way I do, but basically looking at group 2, I see Yeje at the top, Kalia, then Arcane, then Stoosh, then the stove. That's like from top to bottom, and then me. So Malric, you're basically looking, if Yeje's, just gone out, we will really need to call it, but if one of group 2 basically, or myself, gets the spider thing, you need to think, okay, which group is out, right? Which mark over the head of the priest is going next, if that makes sense, because you're probably gonna have to cover.
Yep.
We'll have to see how this ends up working out in raid and mid-fight, but that's the idea. Okay. What else? Oh, he does a raid-wide knockback every 30 seconds-ish. So it's literally just everybody gets knocked back. So do make sure that you get back into position as fast as possible, keeping in mind, where you were at with the rotation of the groups. Okay. When I watched the VODs, it sounded like a lot of explanation for a very quick fight. Like, it really wasn't that big a deal. But let's make sure we don't have people die, because if somebody dies, then that fucks up the rotation. Okay. I think that is everything. Do I have anything else written down? The debuff, 15 seconds, 3 people will hit, blah blah blah. Static field. So static field is the spider thing. Rewind knockback. No, that's it. Alrighty. Do we have pally buffs? Let's get pally buffs up.
So just for me, as a melee player, if I get the spider thing, I just move between the two groups.
Yes.
Between the tank and the range.
Yeah, so basically you're going to want to just move away. Okay, so let's say that, remember the
But not
position,
too
right?
far
So we
away,
had
right?
like
Yeah.
the furthest. Yeah, so you're just gonna get away. So let's say you're DPSing here, right? You'll just move off to the side, just so that you're not hitting anybody, right?
Yeah,
Because they're
okay.
gonna be using like really the whole length of the room here. Like they're gonna be really max range as much as possible here. Okay. But that's the idea for melee.
Okay.
Alrighty. Yeah, cool. Group 1 is the AJ's group. Group 2 is Stooge's group. So we'll try and be like Group 1, Group 2, Group 1, Group 2, and so on. So let's give it a try. If anything, it'll be an educational wipe. But looking at the VODs, it wasn't that big a deal. The most I saw
Wait,
in the stream.
is Kalia going DPS?
I mean, Kala can kind of just stay meta in case we need to switch, but realistically, actually, you can just DPS Kali actually, because if the tank dies, then we're short somebody on the rotation. So yeah, if you want to switch to Chaos Bolt or whatever. Where's the boss? Boss is over there. Boop.
I'll tank him right here where I'm standing. I'll just wait for him to come.
Yeah, that's fine. That way the range can use all of this space here.
Yep. No fucking flashlights.
Alright, Kali is right. And we are good for a pull, sir.
Electric justice.
Again, get into your spots. AJ's is out first. Position accordingly. Keep it tight so we know. Here comes that. Yeah, alright, switch spots. It's on me. I got it out. Malric, get out. Malric, go to the group.
Target you.
Okay, group 1 back in.
Knocking back.
Tank, really back out. Don't get hit by that. If you can. Just knock back in position. I think we can hit from here without getting hit. Hit. And hit. 2. It's on Stooge. Mallory, come out with us. You are a little bit too far out there, Stooge. Go.
Run out.
Hit.
Knocking
1,
back.
back out. Just knock back, get back in position. He should be far enough away. Okay, group 2, get out. That should be fine here. Malik can stay in. Malik, you'll be in group 1. Group 2, get out. Group 2, get out. No, Yeji, go back in.
Knocking back.
You guys got confused. So group 1, group 2, you have to make sure you're paying attention to calls. You cannot be running out when it's not your turn. But basically, this is what the fight looks like. So it's the educational wipe, as I called it.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Can we use the raid markers as the group names?
Knocking
yeah, sure.
back.
Yeah, that would be good.
Sometimes like constantly that's what you're supposed to do as well.
Yes, but the melee need to know what's going on. It's more for me than Malric. Basically, you guys, all you're doing is you're just watching the beam go out, right? So the beam goes out. If you were behind a group in front of you, then you know to move to that spot. They need to know to move out, and vice versa, right? So if the beam goes over your head and goes to hit the 3 people behind you, then you know that you're moving out right after that. And then for me and Malric, we just need to be keeping track of who who has the spider thing. So what did I make the groups? It was nipple and square. Okay, so we'll try and use that. So group 1 is nipple group, so that's Kalia and Arcane, and then square will be Stooge, the hunter, and myself. And when I call out for Malric, I'll say Malric go to nipple, Malric go to square. Type deal. Cool. Realistically, you're just running like to the furthest away spot, but just so you have an idea. Nipple, square, nipple, square, nipple, square. You can only count to 1. Fair. Damage still looked alright, even though we're running out a lot. I think when I watched the VODs, they were doing this, they were doing like barely 100 DPS, they were really focused on the rotations. So don't worry too much about damage, we had them to what, like 63%? And I mean, the fight had just started, so we're pumping them, it's just, we have to make sure we're clean with those rotations. Remember to teleport also. Good news is there's trash after this, and then the second to last boss and the last boss are back to back. It's basically the same room. We kill the second to last boss, and the last boss actually spawns like random. Like, people have just been wiping it and then running back to pull him properly because he just randomly spawns, like right after you kill him. So, something to keep in mind. What I'll probably do once we kill them is I'll loot everything to myself and then we'll roll it off separately so we're not stuck with loot under the boss. We have everybody down here, looks like it. Let's make sure that we get pally buffs rebuffed and the other buffs that need to go out. So I say nipple and square. So nipple is the first one. So nipple is staying out first, and then square is going second. I think we're mostly good. He's getting a food buff. Good. Yeah,
Good
let's
to
wait
go?
for him. Yeah, you should be able actually to pull him there and just pull him to the wall. Yeah, go for it.
Electric justice.
Oh, it's on Stooge. So, nipple group, stay out. Malric, go to nipple. Malric, go to nipple.
Knocking back.
So you guys have to. So we'll try and keep going. The groups are mixed in now. Okay, wipe it. We're gonna start again. Yeah, I see you guys mixed in.
The two range groups were too close together.
Yeah, like he
I
puts
was at
out
max
the.
range, but
It's good. People are
Run out.
but
Knocking back.
before we pull, when you come back, we're gonna practice position. And we're gonna do like a lock pull without the Yeah, but Stooge, you shouldn't have been. It's the other group that goes first. So you were too far back. So your entire group and yourself need to be in between that other group and the boss. But we'll do a little like a mock pull before we actually pull the boss. We'll wait for him to pad away, and then we'll pretend the boss is there. We'll have Millie in place, and I'm just gonna verbally call it out. And you guys are gonna do rotations. That's what we used to do in Black Temple. That's what we'll do here. It basically needs to be something that's like just automatic that you guys are doing on this fight. It sucks when you're learning at first, but it gets easy. Trust. If we could do it with 25, we could do it with 10. Wait until everybody's here. Practice run. Exactly, right? Yeah, well, at least this boss, it's not so much about, you know, the damage that he's doing or stuff like that. It's just about doing the thing, right? Like the gimmick. So, gimmicks can be learned. But when hard bosses are like actually routine play, it doesn't matter how good you are at it. The damage is there and you can just die for randomly, you know? So, this is just going to be about practicing a little bit. And then we'll get a pull in. We'll get it. So it's here. It's the same learning curve when you get to that one. I think it's level in Black Temple. You gotta dedicate a couple pulls just to the rotations. And then once people are comfortable with it, he just like dies. And everyone's like, oh, it was just that. Down here. Need a couple more. Where's the boss at? Let's see. So, track of this is coming. Alright, everybody off the elevator. Okay. Everybody come on this side. We're gonna do it on this side here. Or actually, you know what? No. No, stay over here. Just don't be under the elevator. Once he pats away, we're going to use the side because we're using that side. So we're going to use the same side so that it all looks familiar, and we're going to do a little practice. So just back up, boss. So basically, once he pats away, you'll just go to the wall next to the light, Izzle, and we're going to do a little positioning check here. And he's leaving. Okay, so melee, get over there as if you're DPSing the boss. So, when we first pull the boss, we have Nipples group there first. So, you guys want to be max range as much as possible. So, a good idea of what that looks like would be Yeej being max range of Izzle. So you can heal him, obviously. And then you guys really want to stack tight. Like, don't make it ambiguous. Like, fucking pixel stack on top of your thing. Loosely, obviously, but like you don't want to have one person standing over here and one person standing over there. Fuck all that. Like you have a mark, stand on it. Okay. And then Stoosh's group would be about here, where I'm jumping here. Lucas, you're just DPSing boss. Go over there as if you're melee. Okay. So basically, you want this kind of spacing. So that it's very obvious, right? When you see the lightning beam go zoom over your head, and he's like over here, these guys, they just took a beam, they're running to you, and you guys are turning around and backing up over here. So everybody switch, boom. Alright? So now he shoots his layer, we're all DPSing pew, 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 right? And then he shoots the laser, switch. Good. So then 15 seconds goes by, pew 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 pew. He shoots a laser, switch again. And now this is my group, so I would be backing out with them. That's literally all we're doing. The fight does not change. We do this until he dies. Obviously, the spidery thing comes out, at which point Malric takes the position of whichever group needs to be replaced. But that's the idea. Yeah, well, the knockback will happen, but you should still have an idea of where you're at that particular moment in time, right? So if these are the position, then he does a knockback, well, you just move right back to where you were. When it's time to switch, you just switch. Flash out! Thank you. I was not looking that way.
That's right.
All right, so that's all we're doing. So remember, Nipple is first group, and then Stooge's group, which is square, is the second group. So when we pull boss, we're starting with Nipple out. So out will be the ones that are going to be taking the beam, and then square in between, like in the middle. And yeah, so we can move up here. We'll wait for him to pad around and pad back. Any questions? The rest of melee, you guys are just DPSing. Basically, it's just me and Malric that are having to move out.
Yeah, so you and Malric are good to keep a track of group 1 and 2 and who gets debuff. You just will know when to swap out, yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because Malric pretty much has the hard job.
Yeah, he's basically moving out when
float,
somebody gets something. Yeah, the float, exactly. Well, once he pulls Stooge, he's going to pull the boss like to the wall, right? So he's gonna be coming over here or whatever, and taking him like this, right? So then you guys will position as needed. That was just a little like mock pull so that we don't use up too much room. But the real pull is he's pulling up to the wall. You guys are getting in between the boss and them. Obviously, Yeje has priority, right? So if Yeje's standing right here behind you, move up a little bit, right? Because Yeje needs to be max range to heal Izzle. He can't just back up further because then he can't heal, and they can't DPS, okay? So if Yeje comes up on your butt like this, you guys are moving up a little bit, exactly, right? And then you'll have melee, that'll be like over here, okay? So boss is coming around, get ready for a pull.
Yep, I'll wait till he gets closer and then grab him.
Cool. Give him a second when he pulls to bring it to the wall, by the way. Remember, positioning and doing the mechanic, more important than anything else. No, Lucas, you're just DPSing boss. You're AFK pumping boss.
You like
Full
it?
fight.
Justice!
Let's go. Now, so let's go. Next. Square, get back. It's on me, Malric. Take my place.
Target you.
Okay.
Knocking back.
Knockback coming. Ready. Take back into your positions. Okay. Back to square.
Hunter, not too far. Hunter, not too far. I mean, like
No,
this.
we're good. Yeah, just nipple out.
Knocking back.
Comes the knockback. Back to position.
Knocking back.
Back in position. Wear out. Nipple out.
Run out. Knocking back.
On,
Yep.
yeah,
甘く
Okay,
Run
square
out.
Mallory, come to square. Get a little closer to me. Awesome.
Run out.
Nipple out.
Knocking back.
Position. Try to get closer up here. Square
Run
out.
out.
Mallory, come to square.
Amateus.
Knocking back.
Square. Back.
Amateus.
Back.
Knocking back.
Amateus.
Square out. Mallory, take my place.
Amateus.
Nipple out.
Knocking back.
Amateus.
Square out. Well, it's almost dead. Fight doesn't change. Keep doing exactly this. The fucking
Target
ad
you.
spawns? Oh, boss.
Amateus.
Kill these ads, kill these ads, get these ads, get these ads. Random spawns on top of us. It's because I said the fight doesn't change, and then Stooge called me out the
Fight
fight
changed.
changed.
And I was so low on mana I couldn't even
I mean, I'll take it. That's visual, but
Amateus.
Rough boss though, even doing a perfect dodge, a shield wall as well.
yeah.
It'll
I have
get
a
easier.
feeling.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get Yeji up. Always pick everybody up before looking at the pretty please. Alrighty, so what is this? We have a thing. Everybody can roll, I guess. If you want the thing, roll on the thing. Looks like a teleporter to somewhere. Literally what it says.
100.
Woo! Big roll. Look at these rolls, 96, 32. Sheesh. We're at south side, let us know where it takes you. Don't do it during raid, please.
Yeah, not yet.
So I think this... Does this apply to everybody? Does everybody use the exact same token? I actually don't know this. If this applies to everyone, or if... I want to say that it does. Let me look it up real quick. Give me one quick second. You guys can roll. Just let me look it up, because I want to make sure that it's not a different token. Let's say WoW SOD. What is this? Gnomer token?
Yeah, it looks like it's currency for all the armor types on Wowhead.
It's all of it, yeah?
Yeah, cloth, yeah, everything.
Okay, cool. So, get my roll in. Boop. Fuck me. Did everybody get their roll in?
Yeah, it's
Looks
easy,
like
yeah.
Is these? Alright. Yeah, 99, I see it. Cool, congrats. Boop. And then we have some cloth. I'm assuming that's a warlock tanking chest, maybe, kind of, sort of,
Yeah, because it's got 185 armor.
ish, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Look at the stamina and armor.
Does Arcane actually want that?
Intellect and agility. What are the stats on that?
It's definitely a tanking, warlock tanking.
Yeah.
Let's start pulling trash. I'm not.
Okay.
actually-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And last thing is
Callie, you need to go tank again. For next boss. No, that was a good pull. I'm surprised we got it down. I thought we'd have like one good pull and then mess up and then come back and burn, but
That's the experience. Having run many GDKPs in Black Temple and teaching people how to dance. You just do the practice runs, works every time.
oh wait, we're going back up. Where the fuck do we have to go? Do we have to jump down there?
Yeah, this is where the mines are. The dark hardcore mines and stuff you gotta watch out for.
Yeah.
And don't pull the bottom.
Yeah. So stand near wall.
Yeah, not pull that wall.
Oh, this is one of the rarest as well. What the... Everyone's still at president as well.
We do all have The good news is, once we get down there, there's no trash. It's I don't know what the response name is. I'm trying to put a mark over his head.
Callie, what's your aggro like on 2 targets? Yeah, just get a little better.
Buses. Dark Iron Ambassador.
The only time I saw him, he was at the near the bottom of the steps or bottom of this area.
Amateurs.
On the right, there's like another rat looking like this. There, nice. Let's kill this agent.
Amateurs.
Oh, the other one does it too, gotcha. Fire. Watch the ass bow reflect. Switch it. Path here, so we follow up this path. We'll find the Dark Iron Ambassador is his name. Everybody follow.
Amateurs.
Careful with the traps. Let's make sure.
Amateurs.
Some weird interaction.
Amateurs.
I like this object.
Amateurs.
Oh, here he comes. He's coming down right now.
You got it? Yeah. Yep,
Nice.
skull up. Good shit. As far as I know, it's just tank and spank. Keep it fast. Fire shield. Fireball, kick that shit. Alright.
Amateurs.
He dropped nothing. Oh, okay, he dropped some greens. I see some ground encrusted. That wasn't worth the clear. Alright, let's go back down. What was that? 3 ground encrusted salvage, an object, and a green. That's whatever. Switch corner here. close line of sight. Nobody touching. So, this is actually a boss that we're looking at. Basically. So, we pull up the notes. A lot of mechanics. Very few things that we care about, quote unquote. They're very obvious. So basically, 3 of them need to be tanked, and the sheep is just gonna get kited the whole time. Ranged is basically killing the sheep. So I'll put, well, this doesn't matter what markers we put on, but basically range is focusing sheep. So before we start explaining this encounter, they all have to die at the same time. It's one of those stupid ass fights, so they all have to die within like 20 seconds of each other or whatever. But range, for the most part, is focusing the sheep. Okay. The sheep, basically what it does is it has like a thorns and an AoE stun and stuff, so melee just have to stay away from it. It also has like a lightning shield type thing, so just watch out for it. But for the most part, range, just stay on sheep. Once it's low-ish, just keep kiting it and switch to whichever other piece needs damage on. Okay. Let's start with the chicken. So the chicken hits really fucking hard. So we're gonna have 1 tank on it. Most likely going to be Izzle. Basically, he lays explosive eggs. That ideally we're gonna kill them. We can kind of kite around and avoid it, but they don't have much health. I think we could just kill the eggs. Otherwise they explode. So we're just gonna do that. Chicken does use an ability called Cluck, which increases all of the boss's attack speed by 50%. So there's going to be periods where they're going to do more damage. So just be ready for that, healers. The dragon, every 25 seconds, does a breath. Literally Akamai 2.0. Don't be bad. Fuck out of the way. Squirrel does an interruptible widget volley, which interrupts casts. So I'm going to AFK on the squirrel the whole fight. And I'm going to look to be interrupting that volley. Unless I get a miss or something, sorry, but that's the idea. He also does a widget fortress, which is basically a little bubble that does damage reduction for anything in it, right? So we don't want the bosses in there, so you have to kite them out of that little bubble on the floor. So Kalia, you're going to be holding the dragon and the squirrel. So anytime you see that bubble, you need to be moving out of it and pulling the bosses out of it. So not just you out of it. The bosses can overheat, which makes them take 25% increased damage, but they'll also deal damage to melee. So melee, you want to run out when they overheat, okay? Tanks and melee move in a circle around the room. Yep. Casters kill sheep. Yep. All 4 bosses must die at the same time. Yep. Range can click. Oh yes. So you see the pillars around the room? See there's a little button that you can click. Like if you look in the direction my character is looking here, you see there's a little red button that you can click. Range can go and click that button, and basically you will trade life for mana. So from what I saw in the VODs, it's about 30% of your life for 30% of your mana. Roughly what it's giving you. So if for whatever reason you're getting low and you're so if you you see that you're having trouble with mana, you can go and click it, but you can only do this every 30 seconds. So just keep that in mind. This will tie into the next boss, which we'll explain later. Other than that, that's basically all the notes I have. So tons of mechanics. Realistically, kill them all at the same time. Don't stand in front of breath. Kill the eggs when it's on the floor. I'm gonna sit there and just interrupt the squirrel all day, and yeah, kite the sheep. That's basically what we're doing. Yeah, let's give it a pull. Let's get Pally Buffs out, please. Or do we already have them? Looks like we kind of already have them. Fuck it, let's go. We'll get a pull in. We're not gonna miss this. So Kali, get ready to pick up that dragon and that squirrel. Everybody kind of
Target change.
sheep. Remember, we're always moving in a circle.
Melee's on the dragon.
Should be.
Breath incoming.
Yeah, pick up this, what's it called? Kalia. You have to pick up the squirrel as well.
Amakus.
Target changed.
Another volley. So he
Breath
doesn't
incoming.
grab.
Amakus.
Here comes the breath. Don't get hit by breath.
Kalia, come tank on me if you can.
Target changed.
Amakus.
Breath incoming.
I missed my kick.
Target change. Breath incoming.
Breath. It's gonna be a wipe, but keep going just for the sake of
Target change.
yeah, so he does widget volley more often than my kick comes back. My kick's on a 10-second cooldown.
Breath incoming.
So let's run it back. We're gonna make a little adjustment to that.
And
Right.
from the healer's perspective,
Yeah.
when you run them through the middle of the room instead of around the outside, it makes it harder for us to be in range to heal both tanks. Like
Yeah,
we need to kind of be in
Kali,
the middle as you go
Kali
around.
needs to be on top of me. Just on top of me all fight.
Okay, so let's leave the middle open for ranged so that they can be in range the whole time, and we'll use the outside of the room. Both of you guys move together with all of the bosses. Was the sheep an issue to kite? How was that going on?
No, that's slow as fuck. Sheep's
slow as
slow.
fuck.
Yeah,
We're
moves,
just
yeah.
gonna be moving. We're just gonna be moving because of the eggs. That's about it.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. And we'll make a little adjustment on the squirrel. Let's actually have both me and Lucas on the squirrel. Because the widget volley goes out more often than my kick comes back. So every other one I couldn't kick.
Play Rebuka.
Yep.
I can use
Basically,
pummel if you want to keep your belly runes on. Or yeah.
Oh, true. Actually, yeah. Okay, so let's have me and Malric then on the thing, and you can just stay regular or DPS, Lucas.
Happy.
I forgot warriors have pummel now. Did any of the range get an idea of what the sheep health percentage was at? Was it
I
going down
didn't.
quickly?
Yeah, I didn't see.
It's okay. It was mostly to see the fight there, so it's okay. Over. But yeah, with everything moving together there, the warrior in red will be able to cleave a lot better. So we should be getting decent damage on that. Range just on that sheep the whole time. And obviously, you know, if everything's not lining up, then we'll switch weapons here.
Maybe start damage on the chicken at the start, just so Callie can get good aggro on both the dragon and the squirrel. And swap after 10 seconds or something.
Although we do have to interrupt. I just won't DPS until I see a threat lead.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And I'll make sure to interrupt. It's basically just 2 seconds, so it'll be fine. So me and Malric on Squirrel, Lucas on Dragon, and then south side on Chicken. We could just leave it like that so we can get his bleeds rolling on Chicken the entire time. That's not good. And then obviously Malric and Lucas are going to be cleaning the whole time. Let's run it that way. Okay. Are we buffed up? Looks like we have buffs. Let's give it another pull. So range can go and use the pull there.
Target change.
Come to me, Wallop.
Come to the start, Elliot.
Breath incoming.
Right here.
Just stand up there.
So stand on top of the star. So pixel stack just like on the last
Target
boss,
change.
on top of it.
Breath incoming.
It's okay.
Target change.
Enough to taunt this up. Taunts.
Breath incoming. Target change.
God, Callie, just stay still. You don't have to move so fast.
Breath incoming. Target change.
Kelly, I don't know what's going on, but you gotta get on the ball. Like, the next 2 fights are 100% tank.
Breath incoming. Target change.
So we need you not doing that. Let's keep practicing it. So far, it looks like stop killing these eggs. We're just gonna keep walking around in a circle here. Doesn't look like it's too big of a deal. Breath doesn't seem to be too much of an issue. I haven't noticed anybody just blatantly standing in the way. HP numbers aren't too bad. They're all pretty much around 50% right now, so decent. We're gonna switch switch the tanks though. So Kalia, you're just literally tanking the chicken the entire time. Just one target, and Izzle's gonna take the other two. Fire resist aura? I don't think there was much fire AoE going out. A lot of it is just them auto attacking like physical damage. So probably just emotion.
Depending on how aggro is, I can start getting kicks as well.
That is true.
If I'm on the spell, yeah.
Okay. So you know what? Let's just do that. I'll call when my kick is down, so you can get next. Malric will be able to basically be our, I don't want to say our float, but basically our float. That's going to anything that's looking like it has a little too much HP. We'll have him rotate around and even it out. Okay, let's do that. You good with that, Malric?
What do I have to do?
So basically, you know how they all have to die roughly at the same time? So,
Yeah.
other than the sheep, if we notice that one of the three is like grossly high HP, you know, like compared to the other ones, it doesn't seem to be the issue there, but let's just say that it is, you'll basically switch to that target to even out the HP drop, you know what I mean?
Ah, okay, yeah.
So we'll have you like that, but you're not kicking anymore. Me and Izzle will do kicks, because now he's got the squirrel, so he can just shield bash. Okay.
Alright.
This.
I won't seem to get stunned on pull, so just give me a second for aggro on dragon and squirrel.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably the sheep. The sheep doesn't AoE stun.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's probably what's going on. So what I'll do is we'll put marks here. I don't want to put skull because I don't want people to be confused. So let's just do this. 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 So Kalia is taking the purple diamond. Star and moon. He has ulti. And then the sheep just gets guided. Let's just give it a sec. I think it's going to happen. CJ.
Yeah, I'm just.
Could you mark Izzle? Because I'll still stack on top of chicken, and Kalia just keep chicken on top of me as well.
Yeah, sure. So let me change the work on this. This. And then Kalia can get use this. Okay, send it. Everybody's looking good. Alright, use a bolt. So I'll be the first kick here.
Amateurs.
Just
Target
make Kalia.
change. Breath incoming.
I don't have kick here. I do have kick, I can get the next one.
Yep.
Kalia's like, I do have kick.
Target change.
Amateurs.
Breath incoming. Target change. Breath incoming.
I'll announce when I have kick again. If there's a cast before I announce it, just
Yeah, I think I've already got that one.
I have kick. By the way. This fortress. What's that? I have kick.
Target change. Breath incoming.
Amateurs.
Yeah, the
Target
sheep does get a
change.
lightning shield. Stop attacking if that happens. I have kick. I can't get there. I don't know if I got that or if you did, but good job.
Breath incoming.
I have kick.
Amateurs.
Slow damage on chicken.
Alright, come on, this.
Target change.
I do not have kick. I do not have kick.
I got it, I got it.
Breath incoming.
Amateurs.
Oh shit, I kicked the fortress. Can you kick the next one? In front of this?
No.
Nice.
I've
Good.
already got.
Good job.
Target change.
Amateurs.
We need a damage dragon. Lars is a dragon. I have kick.
Breath incoming. Target change.
Amateurs.
I have kick.
Get on dragon.
I'm gonna switch to dragon here.
Breath incoming.
So you don't have to interrupt. Let me know when you don't have kick.
Target change.
Amateurs.
Stop attacking.
How's the sheep doing? I'm sorry, look, 49%. Okay, so we will have to be slow on the sheep there.
Target change.
Slow on everything else. But keep going, get up to like 10%.
Breath incoming.
Chicken there. What's this?
Amateurs.
I might go down.
Get the priest invade.
Target change. Breath incoming.
Right.
There's also an egg, careful. Egg. Yeah, that. Nice.
Amateurs.
That does the things. We need more damage on that sheep.
Target change.
I have to slow.
Do we
Amateurs.
have to stop damage now?
The sheep is like 5%.
Breath incoming.
Yeah, we have to stop.
Amateurs.
I'm gonna try going over there, and I'm gonna try to interrupt timing. Stun.
Target change.
Amateurs.
Stun. Looks like I can stay on this.
Stop attacking. Incoming.
Yeah, wiring. So stop damage on sheep. Wiring. Remember range. You can press the button for mana.
Yeah. Just go man.
Target change.
Okay. Damage here.
Chicken, lost aggro.
Breath
Healer
incoming.
dying.
Yeah, chicken. Talia died. Are you able to taunt this? Try
Oh,
and...
shit, yeah, sorry. I didn't even see that. That's my fault. I got it. But I'm dead.
Amateurs.
Well, we can do that easy. It's
Target
just all
chain
little
coming.
things, like all the little mess ups from me, taking extra damage that I just need.
Yeah. So, the sheep is not 10%.
Amateurs.
Need help on the sheep. Think about that. switch to main damage runes. Well, we were like a good 25% ahead on all targets. So we definitely need something more on the sheep. What's the cooldown on your shield bash, like your shield interrupt?
It is 12 seconds.
12, so it's even longer than mine. Okay, so you can't solo necessarily.
Problem with my kick is I've got to swap targets all the time to hold aggro.
Yeah.
But I can like tab back, but
Okay, so basically from what I was seeing is there are certain abilities that the sheep is casting where like you just can't DPS it, and he does periodically just stun you. It's just like part of what he does, like you're saying. But the damage was really low when he does that. It's really just a stun mechanic, not so much a damage mechanic. So at a certain point, we're just gonna have Malric switch to the sheep full time, except when he does the damage reflect. And we'll try to keep it out.
Hunter in chat said he was cleaving, so if he's on the sheep and focusing that, it should be fine, maybe.
Yeah, he was spreading damage, not focusing the sheep, which is what he should have been doing.
Yeah, okay, no, that's a big no-no. Basically, if you're range, you're AFK on that sheep the whole fight. Like, if you guys get it to 10% before we have all the other ones to 10%, fine, but other than that, you are AFK on that sheep. So let's do it again and see what it looks like, because it was at 30% when we hit everything at 10. And if we need it, Malric will switch. I'll try and like keep track where we're at like 50% to see what it looks like. But yeah. Okay, cool. Do it again. Teleports. The teleport is actually really nice though. I would hate to run all the way through this every time. Yeah, I mean, whatever is your strongest single target, that's what you want to be using. We're not worried about the other ones, because there we're just kind of like kiting them, doing nothing, right? So we want to make sure that we do that as little as possible, so we want the sheep dropping. Once everybody's here, let's get some rebuffs and mana. Alright, looks like everybody's in range. Let's get some buffs up. Yeah, so the red button is where you exchange some of your HP for mana. So you lose about like 30%, that's right. You lose about 30% of your HP and you get about 30% of your mana back. So if you see that you're like, you know, dipping below 50% mana, and you're nice and healthy, you know, you don't have to immediately heal, you can go over, tap the button, you'll lose a little bit of your HP, but you'll get 30% of your mana back. Roughly, this is just based off of like, you know, my guesstimation when I was watching the VOD, but yeah. And this is like for all range, so you guys can really pump into the sheep when it's not reflecting damage. A little lightning shield thing there. Just waiting for Malric. Pump into the sheep. I heard it when I said it. Hate you guys. let's give it another go. Remember that you're stacking on other stuff. This guy went too much.
カトン
Breath incoming.
高架級の術
Watch your breath.
Target changed.
アマテラス
There's an egg. Get back. Remember, I'm gonna call. Which I have now.
Breath incoming. Target changed.
Unexplosive egg.
アマテラス
Target change. Breath incoming.
Amateus.
Target change. Stop attacking. Breath incoming.
Amateus.
Target change.
Alright, let's take a look at the percentages.
Breath incoming.
So sheep is at 67. They're closer than they were.
Target change.
Not quite halfway. Malik, switch to the sheep movement. You're gonna get stuck a lot.
Amateus.
We need to get it down. Try and check me how far is our
Target
faster,
change.
and DPS
Breath
can spot
incoming.
a little bit, maybe a little bit further. Maybe a health bot. I do not have it, by the way.
Amateus.
I have kicked.
Target change. Breath incoming.
Watch for the egg.
Stop attacking.
Doing this. Switch to the chicken a little bit. Let's move ahead. Actually, the dragon is very far ahead. So, Maverick, stay on.
Amateus.
Breath incoming.
Negotiation.
Target change.
Amateus. Amateus.
Target change. Breath incoming.
It's gonna be right in front of us here. Watch out. I can't get there. Obviously.
Target change incoming.
And kick. I don't have it back. I do have kick.
Breath incoming.
Amateus.
Target change.
Amateus.
I missed the kick. Shape doing is at 13. Stay on it, Maverick. seconds.
Breath incoming.
Slow down.
Amateus.
Target change.
Keep on the sheep. Nice interrupt.
Hey, sheep is down.
Okay, kill everything, kill everything, kill everything. Big damage, big damage. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill. Good shit, guys. Okay, where's the loot? I'm gonna loot everything to myself. This boss is gonna spawn, like, on top of me. Boop. Head for the hills. Run out the room, run out the room. He literally spawns, like, live. He's already there, that fucking guy. We did the thing.
We did the thing.
Let's go.
Alright, so where did we go? So we had these boots. Roll. So it looks like set pieces do drop without the token, which is weird. Minus edge, minus that.
Oh, we gotta add here.
Oh, watch the ad, kill the ad, kill the ad. I'll open trade this thing.
Amateus.
And then we have this plate belt. Looks like yeah, I think it's a healing thing. Congrats to Lucas, if you ever go heals. And then we have, so this is the depleted one. So this is for these set boots, so everybody can just roll. Looking like Izzle so far. I think that's everybody, yeah? Congrats, Izzle. Boop. And then we have these leather bracers with spell power.
Yeah, I like the 1% chance to hit or crit, but yeah, not better what I got.
I mean, it's
That was
probably just going to unless the boost
Yeah.
off spec, but the hit's gonna be Moonkin anyways. So
Yeah.
congrats. Enjoy yourself. And that was it for loot, right? Didn't miss anything. 1, 2, 3, 4 that I looted, and then that cartridge was what? Is that just a quest thing? It's a quest thing. Alrighty, so this boss. Let's pull this up. So lots of stuff to talk about. Mostly just 2 main things per phase, but there's 4 phases to this boss. Basically, there's no trash, we go right into it. So what's gonna happen is all of these pillars around the room will become active. So if you've done Gnomer originally, there's little bombs that are gonna come out, and you have to hit that button that's the end of it there to actually stop it. Okay. So the thing is that you can't press a button more than once every 30 seconds. Let me just double check that. Pretty sure it was 30 seconds. Doesn't matter. I'll just keep going. So the idea is that we're gonna have people, multiple people assigned to pressing those buttons, which is basically gonna be all the range, realistically. You guys are all gonna be assigned to just pressing the buttons and stopping the bombs from coming out. Ideally, what you want to do is have 2 per person. So you'll have, for example, I don't know, the hunter on this side here to take the 2 on the left, and then you'll have the mage maybe over here to take those ones, and then maybe like both healers up here or something so they can reach everybody, and they can take turns pressing the button so that they can get mana back. Do something like that. I think it makes sense. If the same pillar activates while you have the debuff though, melee will have to come and touch it, so that'll probably just be me. I'll try and keep track of who has a debuff and where they are. So what I'll do is, let's put marks up again. So you guys don't need marks anymore. I want to see where people are going to be, so let's say you and you. Actually, you know what? Mage gets the blue. blue thing, hunter gets the green thing, and then healers will get you get your nipple, and you get your star. Alrighty. Ideally, healers. I mean, we won't need to because you guys can just hit as soon as you see bombs coming from your side, which will be the two like directly in front of us. So you count from the right 1, 2. That's going to be, we said, the mage, and then 1, 2. That's where healers will be pressing, and then on the left 1, 2. That's where the hunter will be pressing. Alrighty. So that's the bomb situation. The bombs do need to die. Before they get to people, they will fixate on people and start walking to them. So range, you're going to be killing them, not melee. So make sure that you're DPSing those down. We have a range on both sides, so they should be getting DPS down pretty quick. Now the phases. So phase 1 is basically his fire phase. So the bombs, when you kill them, will leave fire on the ground. Don't stand in it. There's a tank swap mechanic where you get stacks of the flame. So you'll probably want to swap around 2 or 3. So once you drop your debuff, taunt. Once that person drops the debuff, come back, okay? The main mechanic is he does something called Furnace Surge, which is basically where he's going to be doing like a fire breath. That's where the tank needs to kite away. So you literally just turn and run that ass away from him, because otherwise you're going to take like a bazillion stacks really, really fast. So we don't want that. You'll want to use the edge of the room to kite. So all of the the range, the hunter, the mage, the priest, you'll want to be in the inner circle and only run to press your button as needed. And obviously range, your specifically the hunter and mage, you're looking out for bombs. Don't tunnel vision the boss. Your main job is killing bombs and making sure that you go and you press your button as you need it, okay? At 50% health, a transition happens. So we don't have to kill him entirely, just 50% health, he transitions to phase 2. So he heals all the way back up. Phase 2, same deal, except that now it's frost. So for frost, basically, you will take stacks of the frost debuff. This can be dispelled, but when you get to 11 stacks, you're gonna get frozen solid. If he does his AoE while anybody is frozen solid, it's an instant wipe. Literally everybody dies. That's just how it is. So we want to make sure that nobody is getting to that. Faps help. You can freedom your stacks off as a pally. You can shapeshift out of your stacks. It's basically the same thing as Calrus. Anything that you used to use to remove Calrus stacks, or not stacks, but the chain, you can use on this to remove your stacks. So bubble, freedom, fab, shapeshift out, dispel, fucking whatever. Yeah, if your trinket removes that stuff, you can do that. Anything that affected the chains on Calrus, you can do here. Okay? The idea is that you do not get to 11 stacks or GG. Every 25 seconds, he's going to do an AoE that applies a stack to everybody. So it's not so much that priests need to be dispelling the stack like as soon as they're up. If you can, great. But he does keep doing it, and as you take more stacks, you get slowed. So tank dispelling is going to be your priority. What else? Already talked about this. In phase 2, you're actually going to be tanking the boss in the middle of the room. And then filler debuff, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's the same thing as phase 1. Just keep note of the bombs, keep clicking your pillars. That's basically it. It's really just managing the stacks, because the bombs, when they die, they'll leave a little frost puddle on the floor. So you don't want to stand in that or you get stacks. That's basically phase 2. So just to recap so far, the first 2 phases. We're kiting the boss away when, so tank is running away when he's doing his little fire breath thing. We're hitting the pillars when they're active. Ranger killing the bombs. And we're not standing in fire. Phase 2, we're not standing in frost, we're killing the bombs, we're hitting our pillars like usual, and we're watching for our stacks. So if you have faps, just pop it at the start of the phase, and yeah, that's basically it. So it sounds like there's a lot going on, but realistically, it's very simple on a per phase basis. Then phase 3, this is the nature phase. Super easy phase compared to the other 2. Basically, same deal with the bombs, except that now it's going to be disease, so nature damage. What is that? Hit the button on the pillar, spinning out bombs? Yes, exactly. So there's a little red button at the bottom there. So when the bombs are coming out of the mouth of the face on it, you see how there's like a little face, it's like 2 screws and then like a mustache. When bombs are coming out, you want to go and hit the button on that pillar. That'll stop the bombs from coming out. And as a mage, it's your job basically to make sure that you're killing any bombs coming from any direction. Okay, so obviously prioritize stopping the pillars if it's your pillars, so the 2 on the right here. But you want to be helping to kill the bombs. That's like your main priority. Okay. So back to phase 3 here. So this is now the nature phase. So it's going to be disease damage realistically. So instead of doing an AoE frost thing, it basically is an AoE ticking damage that can be interrupted. So myself, Malric, Izzle, that's basically it. Us 3. We're basically trying to look for DBM being like, interrupt now, and we're just trying to interrupt that thing because there's no cast bar, there is no tell. So DBM is like really important, but you'll notice the raid starting to get fucked, right? Because he's going to start taking AoE damage, but there's no cast bar. You can kick it. So that's the main thing. Don't know if it's a bug that there's no cast bar, but there isn't. So just keep your eyes peeled. Other than that, that's it for that phase. Literally no other mechanic, just kick that thing and we win. Phase 4 is his final phase. Basically, he can use any of the abilities from the first 3 phases. Get his HP down to 0, and then that little gnome that's standing there comes out of the suit, we kill it, and we win the game. Make sense? Any questions? Obviously, the 2 in the back. So if you count from the left here, you have 1, then 2, and then 3. So let's say 1 and then 2 and then 3, right? And then 4. So these 2 are the ones that you guys are assigned to, and then 1 and 2 will be the mage. This is all fight, yeah. Basically. Alright, so let's get an attempt in. This is going to be a lot about just seeing it and getting to the next phase. I think it's going to be one of those things where like we just progress every pull. So let's give it a pull. I think buffs are good. On you, Izzle. Remember, phase 1, you're kiting around the outside of the room. Phase 2, you're in the middle of the room. Same thing for phase 3. And in the last phase, you're also kiting around the outside of the room because
Mine!
It takes a second. His little suit comes out and he's gonna hop in. It's like Numeron. There's ARP.
The bomb's been planted! The bomb's been planted!
It's a problem. Range, kill that. Make sure you go and you press your button. Here comes the surge. Get ready to run.
Taunt top after surge. You get aggro until my stacks drop. Ah, yeah, you stood in surge.
Can the hunter pet taunt? We'll go over the tank mechanic. Okay, yeah, I was just checking. Basically the tanks. It's
Yeah, if you stand in flame thrower, you'll get tank stacks, Callie. That's why I ran away. So you need to stay behind it and just be clean, so you can pull off me until my stacks drop. I'll probably take the boss further left as well, so I can run right without getting near the bomb deposit things.
Yeah, and the guide that I was watching, they said hunter pet taunts was invaluable in this fight.
Yeah, it makes
yeah,
it
that's
they can interrupt it, but it's okay.
Wrong way.
Could we also potentially tank him closer to the inner ring rather than right around the edge? Because range is a bit of an issue staying close to the pillar and being able to kill. You know how there's like
not
there's
really
the
for
circle in the
phase one.
center
I'll
and-
take him to the left and I'll keep it as close as I can. But he's got the flamethrower, and whatever tank has him needs to run away.
Oh
And
yeah, I get that.
I'll see what I can do.
I wish the teleporter was like at the entrance instead of having to run into the room. Kind of like BFD had the little pearl thing on the left. It's not that bad.
This is south side, by the way. I still got time, but I'm kind of.
We'll get a
I'm not
couple of-
bailing.
No, it's fine. We'll get a Tempson, and if you have to go before it dies, then it is what it is.
I'm trying to stay down to the wire as much as I can, and I still got time, like maybe an hour max, but I can't stay. Definitely can't stay longer than another hour.
If we're still wiping in an hour, I will call it. Nobody needs to leave on their own. I will call it myself.
Okay.
I mean, we got literally the entire instance down except for this boss so far. So it's a big deal. All of our main, like our guild's main raiders, basically aren't 40 except for a handful. So I'm happy with just getting all the loot that we did tonight. Honestly. I think everybody's here. Let's get some buffs.
Lucas.
No, he's back. I see him. I don't know if he went already or not, but. Get some mana. This outside is drinking. Let's do a ready check, just make sure. Nope. Alright, let's get another attempt in. Probably make sure that you're looking at the debuffs that Izzle has, right? In round 2, 3-ish. You want to taunt off him, and then when he taunts you, you're not taunting back until your stacks have dropped.
Close it off me. Taunted off me again. You left it. Damn.
Have to. It's okay. I'm gonna switch my runes to tank, and I'm gonna tank it with you.
Amazing.
I think there's an issue with.
It's supposed to be on this left side over here.
So yeah, wipe it. We're short on time. Everybody stand in the bar. Everybody wipe it. DPS. That's good. Just go DPS. I'll tank. Let's run back. Yeah, you just run away. Let's go. Stand with the healers and just help kill bombs. Make sure that they're safe. Back
I think we'll probably be swapping after every flamethrower. Yeah.
Blade dance. Punches. It's good to get away with that. It's probably still fine.
Can we just go through the pillar allocation again? Because there was no one on the first right pillars.
So, starting from the right, so we're looking at the river.
You're in trouble now.
Oh, wait, we're back. Oh. So on the right here, the first two. So looking into the room here on the right, the first two pillars is going to be the mage, that's arcane. And then 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4, which is basically directly in front of us, will be the healers. And then on the left, 1 and 2, is going to be the hunter.
Well, what's your
Let's get some.
there?
Yeah, I saw the gorilla over there. You pull your
What's
back.
he doing?
Please, I guess not. Leave that there. Alright, so we're fine. Just to be able to taunt. Not quite as much HP as you, that's fine. Just wait for the power bus to finish up.
Absolutely not.
Alright, we're good. Okay, so you take them first. And I'll taunt. I'll see how many stacks you have before the breath. But yeah.
Well, I think he has to breath first, and then you get him after. Because last time it was 3 stacks. Like, that was fine. I was fine with that. And then he
Okay.
used breath. Yeah.
Sure. So then let's do that. Alright, let's do it. Don't sell me though. Because I'm tanking this one.
Usurpers! Gnomer gun is mine!
The bomb's been planted! The bomb's been planted!
Yes, saw my thread on pressing one button there.
Pushing the button didn't stop.
Yeah, you'll have to get it after.
Bombs are.
The bomb's been planted! The bomb's been planted!
Looks like your stats dropped again.
I'm just holding him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's try letting me have it first, because my
We'll keep him over this side too, where I'm standing, like fighting left to right, left to right. Just so we're not on the bombs.
Yeah, I saw that. I kind of. So, I could probably like. Yeah, the tanks are dead, by the way. You guys can just stand and fire. We'll wipe in our back. But that was almost phased. He's at 61%, so as we polish it up, it should be okay. So basically now, I just need to not continue the route we're going. Basically, once you kite him away, I taunt and then I start kiting like back the way we came, basically. And we'll just use
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
AFK for 1 second. So I'm gonna go roll up some outside blinds in it.
Sure.
All in all, good clear so far.
Yeah. For a random, let's get her done. It's not bad. Yeah, basically you should be pushing the buttons. So whenever your 2 pillars are spewing out bombs, you'll want to go over, hit the button on whichever one is spewing, and then that'll stop it. And then you just keep killing bombs, DPS boss, and voila. There's a way I can. I'm thinking about how I can DPS in like phase 2, because there's no tank swap in phase 2 or 3 now. Because I want to leave it on you without pulling.
Yeah, just go hard. If it drops, that's my fault. Like,
Actually, that's
taunt,
true, right?
a taunt should be enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go fucking hard.
Yeah, because there's no actual like tank swap or mechanic in this one. So, okay.
Okay, I'm back. Very wet. Okay.
Just a second.
Now what?
Is it easier for like for me to like handle both of these heals rather than stay up and just go around and just running while bad
Yeah. I'm down to try.
There is some range issues with having rings. Oh, okay, so you had the debuff because... Yeah, okay.
So if you guys see that, you know, something's wrong, it's not focusing on tanking, but if you guys see that there's something, try to call it out, and we'll have a melee hop over and click it. So maybe melee, since you're just DPSing for the most part, actually literally just DPSing, try and keep an eye out around the room. If you see that one of the pillars, bombs are coming out, you know, angle to it. If you don't see the range there, they have marks over their heads. If you see that they're not moving for whatever reason, just go and click it. Back. Alright, we're gonna do a ready check. Actually, yeah, just not here.
Yeah, sorry.
Maybe set yourself as tank too to make it easier for healers. I've been demoted to off tank.
Alrighty. Are you ready? Looks alright. Alright, so I'll take him first.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna go straight ham on the threat.
You travelers! Gnomer gun is mine!
The bomb's been planted! The bomb's been planted!
My roll with the punches is still stacking up. Eventually.
I need help. Someone needs to kill a
Should take there. Sprocket punch. 1,000. 7 damage easily. So that's probably not helping.
How about I just like until the second my stacks drop off, and then I'll grab him back instantly.
Yeah.
So I'll have him start during the flamethrower, and then I'll grab him back once my stacks are gone. And I'll get flamethrower.
Run.
Yeah,
Keep
no,
moving.
you can do it.
So let's switch back. Actually, no, let's stay like this.
range really needs to be otherwise the person going for the button. YouTube video. They had a hunter in metaphor using the bombs next, so it's fast spammable with little bombs in like one hit.
Yeah, there might be some way we can cheese the bombs with like an instacast or some shit.
How much HP do they have? Anybody notice their HP?
I didn't see
120 to 150. That's like nothing. Interesting.
Yeah, it seems like hunters might be the meta again. See, if we didn't have a hunter in the raid, how the fuck would you kill bombs quickly?
Yeah, no.
Maybe boomkins too.
Can I help you? Can I help you? Daylight's burning. Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Need assistance?
So basically what we'll do is we'll give this another 3 attempts. If we're not making progress, it's just over. Max, what time is it the server right now? 3:49, so at 4:30. Server, we're just done, regardless where we are. Like unless it's like a 1% pull or whatever, but just so that we're not beating the dog. So 3 more pulls. Passive butter. Making progress. Nice job though. Let's finish getting the buffs. Topped off. I think Rita was gonna drink his drink. Alright, so you're grabbing it first. I'll wait a bit. Just he has to catch up, and then I'll chill. And then once I taunt and you taunt back, it should be fine from there.
Well, I'll be spamming taunt at the start. Just fuck it, go hard, see what happens. If I lose aggro, that's on me.
Alright. Well, it's because I have my tanking stuff on.
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah,
actually
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Or actually, Lucas, give me self. That might actually help even it out. Yeah. Alright, let's try that. Though I can do
Good
the
go.
damage without the threat. Let's do it. I'll give it a second regardless. That's better.
Oh wait, where's he going? Why's he running that way?
I taunted. There we go.
I'll grab it. Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, I got a pen. I'm actually trying. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I feel like DPS here. That's rocket fire. It's specifically that. Hits me for over 1,000.
Then just stand in the fire, guys. We have
Got served! And stay there!
What percent does he phaser?
50.
Ah!
We need at
Okay.
least two rounds to do it. I'm trying to think.
I think I may be able to solo tank it. It isn't increased damage taken. It's just like fire damage.
Well, it's that.
I could maybe try.
It's that rocket fire hit. He does fire damage, so that's what keeps hitting me for over 1,000.
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
So with all the debuffs, the only thing I can think of is if you're able to run out when he does his cast and drop your stacks. It's the only thing I
Oh,
can think
max ranging. Yeah, I'll give it a go. After he's done casting flamethrower, he returns to normal run speed. But I'll try solo tank, see what happens. I think I
Sure.
can do it.
Let's try it. Because I'm just gonna keep getting one shot. So
Yeah.
we gave it a shot. Switch this back in.
Because all I have to do is survive until he phases.
Risk of me losing power at the moment as well. My EPS has gone up like 3 times in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, I hear your mic sounding different. So yeah, we're gonna do 2 more pulls. pulls. Hopefully you stay online at least through that. Let's try this one.
Yeah, this raid is rough on tanks, so I didn't think I'd need to go full prop. I did, I'm glad I did. Yeah, it's a lot of damage.
Watching the videos, I was like, this is going to be a total tank carry, basically, where the tanks have to do the things. Make sure Kurth, who's our usual tank, watches abundant videos. Alright, 2 more pulls. We'll see. On the last pull, we'll unboon. Keep your boons on for now. Let's see if solo tanking gets us anywhere. I'm back to full DPS.
Yep, too easy.
Mana buffs. Once everybody's topped off, we can give it a go. Okay, you go with that max, that's it.
Yeah, fine.
I guess you don't play over clarity anymore.
Usurpers!
Alright.
Gnomer
see
gun
ya.
is mine!
Bomb's been planted! The bomb's been planted!
I banished. Did that work?
Looks like his aggro is ranged base.
It's 4 stacks, 5 stacks.
Fuck, that's my bad.
Southside,
14
go bear and top. Southside, go bear and top.
Yeah,
Let's try and phase
yeah.
out.
We get the pet to talk?
No, he doesn't have.
You got served!
Yeah, I can't run away from him. If I get like 25 yards or 30 yards, even if I have 100% aggro, he gets off me. Because when I charged and like before I even hit him, the second I got in range, I got so it's like a range thing. It's like Blizzard set it up so tanks can't fucking kite it. Like by getting extremely high aggro at the start and then just running around.
Yeah.
Damn.
How tanky?
let's see. I can check my stats. I'm not sure. Obviously, I don't have some of the talents. But I got
It's more so to taunt for just like the last, second or so of the breath, and then he drops his stacks because it was very close. It's just that he catches up at the last second. So right at the end of breath, if you taunt and he drops his stacks and then he taunts immediately after,
Okay.
you're just the
I
lowest DPS of the melee. So it's just easier for you. Plus, you can go back to cat form in phase 2 and 3, and then in the final phase, that mechanic comes back. I wonder if he stacks. I didn't notice if he stacks debuff on auto attacks in the final phase, but that's potentially something we can do. Let's give it a try. So basically, make sure you have full mana. You can sack a bit more damage instead of power shifting, but try to just be ready to go bear when he does the breath, basically, and you'll taunt right at the end of the breath,
okay.
just so that he can drop his stacks.
Yeah, we'll give it a go. Last pull though.
Yeah. Last pull, and then we're calling it. So we're not really making progress in phase 1, so
No, yeah, need two.
Yeah.
Two like beefy tanks.
or
It's rough.
let's roll lift up, mana up. We'll give it a try with the bear.
Don't touch
He has
what you can't
2383
afford.
HP without lift. So
Yeah.
just make sure you have
Yeah. I won't power shift this time. So as he's doing that channeling thing that the Izzy runs away from at the last tick of that channel, I taunt, yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
So it's just so that he doesn't catch up to him. And we'll put, do we still have a mark up there? So here, I'll switch this off. Let's remove that. We'll put you
Unboon, by the way.
there. You're what now?
Unboon, by the way.
Oh, unboon. Yes. Let's unboon. Might as well use the buffs. I'll unboon here. So basically, we'll put a mark. So these are the marks for that, and we'll put a skull on Izzle. Not, or rather, it is the easiest one to recognize. So basically, when he sees that he's getting close to Izzle again, you'll want to just taunt him so that he doesn't actually get to him, and he'll drop his stacks, and then he'll taunt back off you.
Okay.
All right, so let's give that a shot. Basically, things till we see. Last one. Yep. Let's see phase 2. Yeah.
Usurpers! Gnomer gun is mine!
The bomb's been planted! The bomb's been planted!
Nice. I gotta vanish.
The bomb's been planted! The bomb's been planted!
Too soon. That's alright.
It's okay. I popped the mage in here.
Ah, shit, he turned around.
As soon as you
planted.
nice.
The bomb's been planted.
Stay here because I need prayer of mending helps.
And stay there!
I'm pretty sure we need to slow DPS on the flamethrower, because while I'm kiting, if the aggro drops, that means it swaps to people and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess when we do it next week, we'll try to stop and or slow DPS on flame.
Try to battle resist all. I have it. Oh, never mind. Alright, we'll move more into this boss. And yeah, thank you for coming, everybody. First 5. Honestly, it wasn't that bad, first 5. And congrats on loot. Yeah, Jay's got a solo in. Aw. Alright, GG everybody. Congrats on loot. Have a good rest of your day / night. Honestly, I'm surprised that the first 5 were like a, you know, smooth progression type deal. There were some wipes, but I expected just like, you know, like a lot more, just more, basically.